"2K TV" here with Anthony Davis. In your intro press conference to the Lakers, you said that you hopped right on 2K when you signed, or you got traded, and
as things get, well, guys, a proud franchise. Thank you, David. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Seattle. Third best record here in the early going. And, of course, the Spurs, a game behind.
And, you know, for the Spurs, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
Yeah, they're kind of in that caught-in-the-middle type group. You know what I mean? You wonder if they need a personnel change to get over the hump.
Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. Tobias Harris is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Turner in at the 5. And for the Spurs, Favors is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Gay in at the 2. Porzingis can't hit. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Seattle. Over Gay. Gay with the block. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Covington against Bogdanovic. Takes it from 10. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Chris, you played only 2 seasons with Golden State. Your first and your last. What was it like ending your career where you started?
Well, I'll tell you what, that's the reason why I went back to Golden State, was to retire there. I only played 9 games my last season, but I felt like it was a full circle. It was completion. Being in front of those fans that gave me so much energy there at Oracle Arena, the ones that showed me so much love as a rookie. I mean, I couldn't even, my goatee didn't even connect in. I couldn't even grow hair on my face then. And to come back as an old man my last year, it was a blessing to see those same faces and people who supported me.
By the way, that is a sweet goatee you're wearing tonight. I just want to tell you.
Thank you. I've been working on it.
No luck that time either.
And historically, you almost never saw a great shot blocker who could also knock down triples at a high clip. But count Miles Turner among the unicorns who provide that rare combination.
Now here's Lillard, following the miss by Griffin. Lillard with it, now guarded by Porzingis, unloads, and once again off the mark by Seattle.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Now here's Favors, coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. Covington, the bounce pass. The 9-foot shot. Favors can't get it to go. And the stretch center in demand. For Miles Turner, Greg, how does he take that next step as a player?
Getting stronger, and continuing to improve his recognition and communication at both ends of the floor.
Here's Griffin, following the score by Damian Lillard. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Porzingis. Nance with the rebound. For Seattle, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Guarded by Porzingis. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And Bogdanovic, a reliable ball handler. Solid at creating for himself with his dribbling. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Griffin looking it over. Takes the 3. Here's Favors. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for Seattle. 3-pointer, Lillard. The rebound by the Spurs.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Gay kicks to Covington. Pass to Favors. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Gay. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
You can't forget about the precise mid-range shooting of Gay. He's as good as they come from there.
Here is Lillard. From deep three-point range, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Seattle, Turner is out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Harris. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. Now Gay. After the missed three from Damian Lillard. The pass to Porzingis. Over Harris. Up again. But they'll get another chance. Covington passes to Favors. Lillard against Covington. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
And the shot is good. Griffin's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs.
And doing much better now in that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second.
And it's Lillard missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Here's Porzingis. 9-point game his last outing. Passes it to Favors. Kicks to Griffin. Lock at 6. Porzingis trying to get free. And that one's good. Griffin's got his second bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Scoreless quarter for him. I mean, you can see by his body language that he's getting discouraged.
Covington passes to Porzingis. Covington against Bogdanovich. And Covington with the basket on the assist by Porzingis. And it's a 9-point Spurs lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Now here is Harris. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
Not to mention his defense. I mean, he was a terror. He came away with 3 steals and caused a whole lot of headaches.
And here's Griffin after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Up top, Porzingis, covered by Nance. Nice shot by Porzingis.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
To the paint, here's Nance. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Seattle shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Now here's Griffin. He had a 30-point outing their last game again.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, this shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Seattle trails by 8.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
Now here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. On the wing, Harris. There's the triple. The shot will not fall. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Their largest deficit of the period.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been quite a game for Porzingis.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Robert Covington out there with Favors. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Griffin in at the point. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Seattle. Trailing here by 8. And then slams it in. A lot of player ejections in the playoffs last year. In fact, the highest in 3 decades. Seems like tensions, Chris, with the officials are still escalating.
Well, yeah, the relationship between the players and the referees, is always an ongoing process. And it's definitely getting better. But last year we had the highest number of new referees in the history of the NBA. And so you're going to have a growing pains when you have younger guys and understanding the culture of the league. But I like the way that we're going. And some of those rejections were warranted. Some of them weren't. I just look at that year as, that just happened. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to hold players and referees accountable to last season. I think we need a little bit more context before we make a decision on player ejections and flagrants and things like that. Just a little more research.
Shot clock at 6. Porzingis can't hit.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Count it. And it's 7 points for Damian Lillard.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Griffin against Lillard. Here's Favors. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Seattle trails by 6. Harris looking it over. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
It hasn't taken them any time to find their rhythm in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field already.
There's one of the most versatile scorers in the game, Tobias Harris. He had some great teachers, too, including Hall of Famer George the Iceman Gervin.
Yeah, well, check this out, Kevin. His father was Gervin's agent late in his career. I mean, from age 10, Tobias got to train at Gervin's facility every summer, and they still work out to this day. That's a real one. Harris learned it from a great how to get buckets.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Well, I mean, anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
Porzingis looking to end his cold spell, and it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Here's Gay. Porzingis trying to get free. Gay can't hit.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Favors. Back to Covington. inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game right now. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Seattle has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Bogdanovich dishes to Lillard. Covington against Nance. Three-pointer, Lillard. A rebound by the Spurs. Covington's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Gay, and there it is for him. And the Spurs lead by 4. For Seattle, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Now Lillard, he's got 10. On the way, Harris. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Harris has got 7.
Catch and drain. Harris is a dead-eye shooter. He provides great space.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And now we take a look back to Mike D'Antoni talking to his team.
These are the moments we talked about.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Seattle, we've got Miles Turner. Harris is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich, and it's Nance in at the 4 spot.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Griffin kicks to Porzingis. Ball's knocked loose. Harris against Gay. And it's Harris off the drive. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. And he banks in the layup.
And for a larger guy, Gay really handles the rock so well. His handles catch defenders off guard constantly.
Here's Lillard. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. The quick look, no good that time.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Gay can't get it to go. For Seattle, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And the jam by Larry Nance.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Outside Griffin. Pass to Porzingis. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Miles' turn.
Yeah, easy call.
And he makes both free throws. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Lillard from outside. Good on the triple. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
Here's Griffin. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. San Antonio with the rebound. Griffin passes to Gay. Back to Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks it to Gay. And here's Covington from the arc. It doesn't go for him. Seattle goes the other way with it. Nance passes to Harris. Off target from outside. San Antonio trailing here. Gay left side. There's the dish to Griffin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Harris.
He's a minute close to the rim. When Griffin gets the ball in the position he wants, you got to whack it.
Griffin hits them both.
Wrong guy to put on the line in the close game. You know he's not going to miss.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Lillard way outside. Seattle missing again. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, a chance to take the lead. This is huge.
And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Seattle calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. There's 53 seconds left in the game. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Robert Covington.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
And if they go on to lose this game, they may remember that technical foul.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turner with the steal. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. Money!
Wow, and slowly but surely, Harris is learning what it takes to become a leader. When this team needs him to step up, he has no issue dominating crucial possessions.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Griffin. They've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Porzingis at the elbow. Knocks it loose. Turner with the steal. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
Hard to believe Lillard missed out on a couple of all-star selections. I mean, the seasons where he averaged over 25 points a game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Gay, that's a 2-pointer. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And Kevin, whenever the game is tight, Gay demands the ball. He takes pride in being the man in these spots of the game.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
Well, that's what they need to tie it. Boy, what a game this has been.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.